NAR Settlement Changes take place August 17th, 2024. What does that mean for you as a buyer and a seller? We're getting ready to break it all down. Earlier this year in 2024, NAR, the National Association of Realtors, and the DOJ decided that the way that realtors do business is going to be altered moving forward. And this August 17th, it goes into effect. So we want to make sure that you are well informed as a buyer and a seller, and you know what is truly going on with the happenings and how this affects people buying homes in the future as well as listing homes. So let's break down what it means for a buyer. As a buyer, anytime you want to see a home, every realtor within the United States must have a signed contract, a buyer's agency agreement in place to show you that home. That is 100% in fact a regulation set forth by NAR and the DOJ. So you want to make sure that this contract is signed. Every realtor in the United States is now working on contract with a seller and a buyer. So let that be known. Now, the breakdown of the contract will have information about what they're going to do. Make sure that you're asking your realtor what kind of value they're going to bring, what kind of communication they will bring to you as well. Make sure you're interviewing that realtor just as much as they are interviewing you. That value needs to really increase. Are they going to communicate with you on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, depending on your time frame? Do they understand your needs? Are they going to be there on a weekend? What is those questions going to answer? Make sure you're asking them. Also, on the buyer's agency agreement, you will find a spot where commission will now be discussed on the buyer side. So before, the seller would always build that into price. Now it's a little differently. So let's sit down and have a conversation of what this truly looks like so you could be well informed, but you really need to wrap your head around, as a buyer buying in a home moving forward, you may be required to pay a buyer's broker commission. If you are considering buying a home, whether it's in the right now, 6 months from now, a year from now, or even a year plus, let's get together. My commitment to you, coffee on me. Let's get together for that cup of coffee, whether it's in the morning or afternoon, and let's sit down. Now, if you are married or have a spouse, a fiance, or a great partner in your life, let's get all of us together. Because when we're all on the same page, we could answer all the questions and we could form a solid plan moving forward together. So just connect with me and we'll be happy to set up that first coffee consultation, is what I like to call it. So that way we can get to know each other a little bit better, have a wonderful coffee nonetheless, and also devise a plan that fits your needs. My friends, we want to continue our commitment to you. We want to help you throughout this entire process. You will have questions concerning the new changes from the National Association of Realtors, so feel free to connect with us. As you are confused about what's going on, let's have that conversation. We want to keep you in the know, because an educated buyer is a strong buyer, and we want to make you as empowered as possible as a buyer. Now, let's turn the corner to the seller side. So what does this mean for all the sellers out there? So as you're getting ready to list your home, again, strategies and different scenarios need to come into play. That's where I want to sit down with you and go over not only the value of your home, but what is truly going to happen in that negotiation piece. A lot's going to be changing. Let's come up with a great strategy, because you may want to include a buyer's commission and offer that to outside buyer agents. Let's have a discussion about that. You may not. We have a lot of different scenarios of why it can and cannot work for you, but those are going to be key to getting your house sold properly and being able to net you the most amount of money. And on the listing side, my friends, let's get together. I want to come over to your house so I could give you a proper amount of what it's worth. When I see the home, I could see upgrades. I could see how you've taken care of it. I could see what you want to do to it. I could see your plan of what you've been doing over the last years to get it ready to get it sold. Let's evaluate that so that way we can go ahead and give you the proper amount of money that you can net. When I talk about net cash, net flow that goes in, what I'm talking about is cash in your pocket when you close. Let's make sure that's as high as possible on the listing side. At World Title Real Estate, we are committed to giving you all the facts, all the knowledge, all the information, and all the education so you could become the next home buying champion or the next just sold champion. We want to continue to raise the value and raise the bar in real estate. Our goal is to give you every piece of information as possible. We want to be truthful and honest so we could build your trust with us. Beyond that, we're going to work harder than anybody out there. We're going to hustle harder. We're going to get that information and we're going to go after everything you need in order to buy and or sell. This market is evolving, ladies and gentlemen, and we need you to be aware. You can trust me, Jason Justak, here at World Title Real Estate. I'm not only your Westfield realtor, but I will help you in any state within any country. And when you have any questions concerning anything real estate related, feel free to reach out and just ask Justak.